Hi, Shep Hyken, your customer service and experience expert, and today I'm going to talk about how some customers will stop doing business with you because of a survey. So why does a company send out a customer satisfaction survey? Well, generally, it's to find out if they did a good job or what they could do to make the experience better. In the weekly Super Amazing show that I do with Brittany we talked about surveys. Now, the general consensus is that shorter is better. And after the show, we heard from John Hughes, who is connected with me on LinkedIn, and here is a shortened version of his comment. Saying short surveys are better is like saying tall people are better at basketball. Yes, it helps, but you still have to be talented and have that extra something to be a professional basketball player. Rather than focusing on short surveys, I would say companies should truly investigate the principles by which customers choose them and then try to match the survey to the customer's willingness to help. Ironically, customers at top service companies like Ritz-Carlton, USAA, Chewy, Amazon, and Navy Federal Credit Union are actually more willing to take longer surveys because they appreciate the relationship. An unwillingness to take a survey can be the most direct measure that the customer does not value the relationship. First, I love John's comment, especially the analogy to professional basketball. I won't argue that some brands have customers who are more willing to take longer surveys. However, Brittany and I were talking in general terms. And in general, short surveys get higher response rates. Now, I shared with John that depending on how many surveys are sent out, as in a large number, the company can keep the survey short and ask different questions, which should give them similar feedback as if they sent out fewer, longer surveys. In other words, shorter surveys to lots of customers over here and a different survey to the customers over there. You get the same result overall. Now, here are some findings from our 2024 Customer Service and CX Research, sponsored, by the way, by Ring Central, and this backs up my comments. In 2024, 67% of customers said they don't complete surveys if they're too long. Furthermore, almost 1 in 5, that's 19% of customers, stopped doing business with a company or brand because its satisfaction surveys were too long. And 23% of customers stopped doing business with a company because it kept sending too many surveys. However, it's not all gloom and doom for surveys. There are plenty of people who are happy to complete surveys, and we'll share some of those findings later this year. Now, back to John's comment about customers at top service companies who will take time to answer longer surveys. Some rock star brands are so good that customers are compelled to share their experience in a survey, be it long or short, but for most of us mere mortals, we should pay attention to what most customers are telling us about customer satisfaction surveys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Shep Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.